Sul Sul, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, this is Maritello Reads, a channel where I read things from Reddit, funny memes, or really anything that I find funny, intriguing, or shocking, all for your entertainment. Today we're on Reddit, and we'll be looking at r/EntitledKarens. 1 star. Last night, I caught my 14-year-old son smoking a Juul. It appears to be a stick that blows marijuana air, and my son was using it to get lit. I am a Christian mom, and I believe that marijuana is grass of the devil, so I was appalled that the school let my son do this. My son has also developed a disturbing habit they call dapping. He will move his arms frantically to his head and back repeatedly in a demonic fashion. I consulted a priest, and he managed to get the devil out of his body with an exorcism. Do not send your kids to this school. They will get addicted to marijuana Juul sticks, contract HPV, get possessed by the devil, and develop stress-induced ulcers. This one I'm hoping is a joke as well. Holy crap. First of all, this is definitely a mom that wrote that, or like their kid overheard them saying something. That's not how Juul's spelled. Juul is an electronic cigarette. It is not marijuana. And it's not dapping, it's dabbing. Get with the times, lady. Also, dabbing does not mean possessed. Golly, I really hope this is a joke, because I cannot imagine anyone being that stupid. 1 star. We go there all the time, like almost once a month, and are never recognized. The waitstaff are like the Stepford Wives. Nobody recognizes you there, and it's high turnover. The last time we went, we will make... That's not right. I'm going to correct your grammar here, Karen. We were made to wait such a long time, and everyone else got seated before us. When you tell the waiter, you just get this dumbfounded look. The hostess at the front desk is not even friendly. We go in parties of 4 or 6, not going back. Well, if you're sitting in parties of 4 or 6 and other people are getting seated before you, it's because you have a bigger party. Being a waitress, I already knew that. Well, former waitress, I already know that. I have no idea what the Stepford Wives is. I'm gonna have to Google that real quick. What are the Stepford Wives? Okay, so I'm just gonna read what I found online. It is a satirical, quote, feminist horror novel by Ira Levin. The story concerns a talented photographer, wife, and young mother who suspects that something in Stepford's environment is changing the wives from free-thinking, intelligent women into compliant wives dedicated solely to homemaking. Okay, so it's like, I don't know why you think it's like the Stepford Wives, but apparently you think that they're being compliant little housewives from what I see. And that makes no sense whatsoever. And what the heck is going on? Okay. You're weird, Karen, giving weird, obscure references. Bleh. Now this person left a review, and her name is actually Karen. 1 star. Terrible. I ordered a Pokeball off of DoorDash, and they put in 5 pieces of pineapple instead of 6. When I asked for a refund and free bowls for a year, they told me that they can't do that. All the staff should be fired. I hope this is a joke, because oh my gosh, I am so sorry that you got 1 less piece of pineapple. That does not negate free Pokeballs for a year. Obviously, they can't do that. You're insane, lady. You're like, this sounds like someone who has never worked a day in their life. You should know, if you've ever worked in customer service, that is not how it works. You should be fired from whatever you're doing with this, because what you have time to make ridiculous reviews like this, and I don't know. Things like this make me lose my faith in humanity. Like, I tried to be a nice, decent person, and then, like, a bunch of people like this that feel so entitled that they, like, can't even, like, handle having 1 extra less pineapple in their Pokeball. I don't understand how people are like this, because I'm too scared to, like, send back anything. Like, I legit could, like, find a hair in my salad, and I will not send it back. I will eat it and just pick it out. Golly. Ugh. 1 star. Bartender is very rude and music is terrible. Manager told me to leave after I explained that I could not wear a mask due to health conditions. Response from the owner. Health conditions? I am so sorry. The manager you spoke to, he's my bar back. The bartender you spoke to, she's my manager. Gender rules, I know. Confusing, right? My manager has lung cancer and works 12-hour shifts with a mask on. I'm pretty sure you can handle wearing a mask for 3 minutes while you're standing to get your drink. I mean, it is a state mandate after all. Mind your P's and Q's, wear a mask, and have a delightful evening. Dang, that is how you do. Wow. I love it when people like break that down where I have a medical exemption. And then they're like, yeah, this person literally has breathing problems and they can handle 12-hour shifts with a mask on. So I think you can handle 5 minutes to wait for your drink. Love that. I wish more managers were like that. A lady just sat down and the first thing out of her mouth was, I'll get a water, no ice, because I doubt you're following COVID regulations with your ice. And it was in that moment I realized Karens have been reloaded with a whole new set of ammunition. It's like the Matrix. Karen reloaded. What? I'm sorry. What COVID regulations are they doubting they're following with their ice? What? I need to know what she thought they were supposed to do with it. What goes on in a Karen's mind? I want to like dissect a Karen's mind. Not like physically, like verbally, like talk to them and dissect what they think gives them this entitlement and where the heck they get their information. My goodness. During this pandemic, only people with kids should be able to watch any streaming service and nothing for the people who are alone and single. Families need Netflix or Disney Plus more. It's annoying to see a grown single adult sharing what they're watching on Disney Plus when there's streaming services that's made only for kids. I have 3 little ones at home and another on the way. We deserve this service over singles and alones with no kids. Oh my God. Okay, I'm 24 and I enjoy Disney Plus, not only for the kids' entertainment, but they have like Marvel movies. They have Deadpool. If you think Deadpool is a kids movie, Karen, you already got like a buttload of problems waiting for you along the line. Second of all, not all streaming services are for kids. Like there is a kids section like on HBO Max and Netflix, and I can't remember if Hulu has one, Paramount Plus, but there's adult stuff on there too, unless you think that Sex in the City or I don't know, Big Mouth or anything like that is remotely kid friendly. You got problems, girl, if you think that's all that's on streaming services. And like I get it, you have kids, I have a kid, and we mostly watch kid shows, but like that doesn't mean that I don't watch like Young Sheldon or anything else every once in a while. You know, if you're like just solely sitting there, what do you watch when the kids are asleep? What do you think what you're watching is appropriate for kids when they're asleep? Lady, you need a life. You need an actual life. I'm sorry. I went to the hospital to get my new doctor because I moved towns. Next to me is the Karen in question, pestering the receptionist about how mad she was that she had to drive there all alone with her damaged leg. A slight dance accident she had as she yelled on the waiting line. A man rushes in with his eyes red and around red as tomatoes, crying nonstop and barely able to see, and politely stops behind us and asks the receptionist if the doctor or nurse could be available. The Karen turns into something near a screech and says, "Excuse me, go outside and wait at the queue like everyone else." The receptionist and I stare at her like, "Girl, are you for real? Are you on crack?" The receptionist asks for her ID to register them and then checks for available doctors. And here comes Karen yelling at the receptionist once again, "I was here first. What about my leg?" "Ma'am, your doctor had your appointment scheduled for last week and you didn't come. And when he called you, you told him that you didn't feel like it because you were at the beach. It's written here in his report from your case. Now step aside so we can take care of this man." When I tell you, this Karen was fuming. The poor man was working down the street and poison ivy fell right into his eyes. Oh, I feel so bad for him. And then having to deal with Karen there with her little dancing accident. Rude, rude, rude. This lady at Jamba Juice just cut me in line and the workers saw. So when it was my turn to order, he goes, "Congrats, you were the 18th customer today. You get a free drink of choice." OMFG, her face. And that is why you don't cut in lines. You know, people, like, literally, why? What's the point? You're literally going to be waiting maybe, what? You're wasting maybe 1 to 5 minutes of your time? It's ridiculous. I love that customer, though. I'm going to do that next time I find someone cutting lines. That's great. I love that. So this lady made a Facebook post and tagged Walmart, it looks like. The lady at the front of the store handing out masks at 8:30 on December 8th, 2020 wouldn't let me in because I wasn't wearing a mask. I have health issues and I'm pregnant and can't breathe with a mask on. So I had to stand out in the freezing cold, pregnant, while my boyfriend did all our shopping. And Walmart replies, "Hi, Samantha. We are sorry to hear about this. Could you please provide your political affiliation so we can properly assess the situation?" What does this mean? To properly understand the situation, we need to know how you feel about masks in general as a way to limit the spread of the virus. I have health issues and masks do not help from spreading. I can't breathe with anything over my face. Thank you for this information. While we do not want to make light of your health situation, we are afraid that you may be letting your incorrect perspective on masks interfere with your decision to wear them. As a result, our only solution to come to mind is to send you a gift card to Walmart so you can buy a winter coat. Okay, so you're telling me my health issues mean nothing and I have to wear a mask. So is that a no on the gift card? You want to send me a gift card to get a winter coat so I can be warm standing outside because your store won't let me in because I have health issues? I'm done with you. You don't care about people's health. We care about your warmth. I know this is probably, again, a joke. These just make me laugh really hard. Because I know people like, I'm pregnant. I can't wear a mask. I was pregnant, and this was like when the pandemic was down, but I had to go to a specialty clinic because I had gestational diabetes, and every appointment I had to wear a mask. And yeah, it like made it kind of harder to breathe while pregnant, but it didn't make it impossible, you know? Like, I literally saw no problem. So with that, a no on the gift card. My goodness. That's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more like this. And I will see y'all in the next video. Goodbye!